Check out the Tremor. Well, I was at work yesterday. Belle took it back to Star Wash at Plumpton to have its platinum detail, platinum wash done, and she is shiny, squeaky clean, ready for the next trip. Let's see how dirty we can make it next time. Oh my god. Anybody that knows my wife knows that she lives in A, ringers, B, thongs, and C, vans. Check out what she is wearing. We are off to the four-wheel drive show. She's in her serious spending boots. My god, I think our wallet is going to be in trouble.
Spending pants on.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Interlude number 2. Again, we're in between trips. We have another trip planned in another week, 7 to 8 days. We are heading off to the four-wheel drive show. Much like last time, the Caravan camping show, we'll touch on a few of the things that we see and look at there. A few items of interest for us. We've been watching Nathan and Jade on their channel and taking a few tips from Nathan. So we'll be looking at some things like a torque wrench, looking at a greasing gun. Belle's dying to get under there and grease those nipples on the Caravan. What else are we looking for?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Belle's back to her stuff again.
Airbags, but I'm going to get ARB to do them. The van sits quite well on our car, but it does drop a bit in the rear suspension because we do have the Labels upgrade, the GBM upgrade, but it does sag a little bit. Only a fraction. We can probably get away with it, but I think I'll put some Mr. Airbag Man airbags in.
So basically what you're saying with the rear sag, we've got what they call porpoising. So it sort of picks up at speed. You can feel the car porpoising up and down, so the airbag should take the rear sag out and prevent it from porpoising as much.
And then I want to check out some new rims and some new tyres. There's nothing wrong with yours, but an upgrade's always good.
Told her she had her serious spending shoes on.
What else did I want to look at? I want to look at some
tyre deflation.
Yeah, the 4-in-1 tyre deflators, inflators, rather than doing individual tyres to let them down and let them up. To do the 4 at once. Tyre pressure monitoring system for the van. And a winch, which we've picked one out already, but I'll have a look and see what else is available. And
anything else that's exciting?
Anything else?
Stay tuned for the adventures of the four-wheel drive show. This is a cool addition to the new Zodiac van. The entire side opens up. This is the Zodiac Caravan with recliners, which again we quite like. However, would probably add a bucket load of weight to your van. And the other thing Belle's looking at is this neat little garbage bin. If we can find that garbage bin somewhere. And I quite actually like this little rack in the sink too. This is the ultimate.
I have this truck, please.
Nothing's gonna beat a 12-volt slushy machine in summer. And a little ice machine. That's how much interested my wife is in that though. This is inside the Vision Caravan, the Elysium. You're looking at 190,000 for this little baby. That's if my wife can ever work out how to press the button.
Yeah, it's literally the control panel.
Cafe style seating. It is missing a dust reduction. Oh, look at that. LED lights can be controlled from the dining table. That's pretty cool. Nice little sink.
New shoes for the girl. New shoes for the girl.
Yokohama. let's go through a few things that we bought at the four-wheel drive show yesterday. Start first of all with this little beast. This is a Wild Tracks Jumpstart 6000 series. We bought this yesterday. It's probably a bit bigger than what we actually do need for the vehicle. But we will show you. So it's a 12 volt, 6000 amp. It has the ability to jump start the vehicle. It can do a cold start. It also has a cigarette adapter on it as well. So that was a super bargain that we bought from Wild Track. I think we paid about $349 for that one. So that one's on special at the moment for their end of financial year sales. And because I'm such a great negotiator, Wild Track's hat. So that is definitely going to fit in with my orange and black theme. As we said before, we've been watching Nathan and Jade on their channel. Nathan has suggested always greasing the nipples. So we bought ourselves a grease gun and some grease. And in one of the episodes coming up, I'll show you how we grease the nipples on the suspension of the Caravan, as well as on the DO35 hitch. The thing that we need to do is adjust the torque on both the wheel nuts of the car and also the Caravan. So we've bought ourselves a torque wrench and a set of sockets. So we were lucky enough to get them yesterday at the show, on sale for 25% off at super cheap.
The most exciting part, we got new shoes for the girls. New shoes for the girls. We got new shoes. If you can see that. And then we got new rims. Coming soon, next week. Exciting.
Right, so that was yet again another very successful show, the four-wheel drive show. I think we probably spent around $4,500 there, but all items that we did need and things that we knew that we needed that we were just planning to get when things went on sale. End of year financial sales at the moment are huge, and we're certainly buying a few items there. I'm about to take off tomorrow, heading up to Newcastle for the next 7 days. However, when I do return, we're off to
Kapiti campground. We'll go a short little trip away and check out that campground and see what it's like. Have a little break again after we go back and earn some money that we just spent.
So for now, we owe, so back to work we go.
See you in the next episode.